What's up, everybody? Joshua Salvetti, and welcome back to another lesson of the High Performance Trader. So today we're going to be breaking down something very important and very simple. And basically, it's the ability to identify critical information in front of you and not predict it, right? So basically, you hear it from tons of traders. You hear me say it all the time. We do not predict what's going to happen. We react to market information that's in front of us, right? And though that sounds easy to understand, okay, Josh, I won't predict, right? How do you actually implement it? Because even me, I've been trading for a very long time and I understand how important it is. Even sometimes I find myself falling back to trying to predict what's going to happen, right? So it's very important to change your perception of how you receive market information, right? So everybody knows I dive very deep into market psychology, the subconscious mind, right? Your reality, how we perceive market information, because it's so important. Because the way I see it's different from the way you see it, right? But yet we're looking at the same thing. We all have our own universe. So once you understand that you have the ability to control your mind, that is when life gets very powerful. That is when life gets very unique. And that's when success is literally knocking at your door, right? So we're going to be breaking down in this lesson how to identify market information in front of you and not predict it, right? So before we go any further, real quick, guys, I do this. Come check me out at thehighperformancetrader.com. Link is in the description below. I offer Trader Bootcamp, Market Philosophy. These are two phenomenal online courses if you're looking to jumpstart your trading career, or if you're looking to sharpen your edge, right, and get more involved with the team that shows up each and every single day, right? Come check out one of these two online courses, right? Trader Bootcamp is a monthly course, right? But we'll give you monthly access to a full Discord with team, group discussion, live webinars, pre-market analysis, live call trade outs. It's just so much valuable content. Market Philosophy is a one-time payment. Yeah, you will get access to the Discord for life, right? So get involved, guys. This is my main goal here as a trading coach, is to build a team of traders that consistently put in the work and that are consistently following their trade process and are respecting price and volume analysis, right? Because if you do those three things, I promise you, you will start to see heavy results, right? So Trader Bootcamp over here, though, just before we go any further, the lineup is insane, right? Look at the outline over here. We're talking market concepts. We got understanding market auction, areas of value, identifying market conditions, right? These concepts are so important, right? Trading strategies, right? We got demand rejection, supply rejection, end of day rejection. All of my favorite strategies, the break and retest being my most profitable in current market conditions. This is a super valuable course. You must check that out, right? But where this course gets very important is the market psychology, right? So over here, we got trader accountability, self-awareness, right? Once again, learning to take responsibility for your failing trades, right? And understanding it wasn't the market, maybe it was you, right? Creating structure in an unstructured environment, perceiving market information, and beliefs about the market, yourself, and success. So even if you weren't a trader and you got this course and you dove deep into the psychology part of it, you would learn that the only limitations that you have are in your brain, right? Once you could pull and extract those self-limiting beliefs out of your brain, you will start to reach levels of success that you have never seen before, right? This course is super valuable. It's super powerful because it helps you understand that you are your worst enemy, yet you are your own superhero, right? Once you can learn to control your mind, right? But it seems that nobody can. So go check it out, get involved. And also, if you want access to the Discord, comment HPT below. I will get you full free access for 1 week. You can check out my trades, see how we do it, get involved, test drive the car before you buy it, right? Because I know I'm that confident in our ability to identify consistently profitable setups each and every single day, right? So get involved. So let's break out this lesson. So the purpose of this lesson is to help you understand that predicting the market is going to hurt you, but reacting to market information is going to make you wealthy, right? So before we go any further, every single day in the Discord, I post a bullish and bearish scenario, right? Because this is what every single day what I'm trying to do is identify critical levels and trade off them, right? So don't get this confused. Yes, I put a graphical presentation of price action going up, hitting end of day, and selling off all the way to 36112, which is exactly what happened, right? But this is not predicting. The way I'm putting this out there is that these are the levels I'm looking to trade off of, right? So this is what I put right here at 9:07 a.m. QQQ bearish scenario using end of day as a critical level today, right? With a gap down, I'm expecting it to be filled, and what happens at end of day will determine the trend for the day, right? Sellers defend it. I'm looking for price to break below 36594. This is another critical level. If we break below this level, I'm looking to target 36298, and then second target is 36112, right? So once again, I'm using end of day as a critical level. Whatever happens at end of day will determine the trend for the rest of the day. Now, what does that mean? That means based on price action around end of day, I'm going to react and make a move based on that information, targeting the following demand zones, right? So we sell off heavy, we get this large gap down, and I just want to pull this up without pre-market data because it just makes it a lot more clear. So let me move out the 5 minute. Works really well. Okay, so once price opens, we rip, close that gap, right? Rip all the way up to end of day, right? End of day is at 36792, right? Now let's just see what I put in here. Sellers defend it. I'm looking to break below 36594. This is another critical level, right? So what's that? 36994. Okay. So price rips right into end of day and rejects, right? This is very important. So this right here is information that you react off of, right? Price rips up into end of day and starts to reject, right? We get this large engulfing bearish red candle knocking out the candle in front of it. And I still do not enter this trade until we break 36594, which was the open, right? So let's whip out the 2 minute because this trade right here was phenomenal. Okay, so 2 minute, 5 day, right here. Okay, so price rips right in the end of day and sells off, comes down and tags the open, right? We get a double bottom here, right? Which is a really good setup, chart pattern in an area of value. But why aren't I taking it? Right? I'm not taking it because end of day was defended critically by sellers, setting the pace for the day, right? So this is me using a critical level and reacting off the information, right? I'm using end of day as a book, and I'm going, hey, this book is telling me sellers are defending end of day. And based off this information, I'm starting to look at things bearish. Now, if buyers were to defend end of day, right, and price ripped above end of day, I would then be targeting 371. I would then be targeting weekly supply of 37183, but they didn't. Sellers defended it. So based off this information, I'm now looking to play short, but I still want to see one more area be defended, and then I'm taking my highly probable trade to the downside, right? So you can see here, we rip right up into VWAP, right? And then come down and snap 3657, right? So this is when we then take the market short, targeting, which our demand is at 364, right? So we have 364 demand. We snap another critical level, right? So there's multiple times you could have hopped in this trade. You could have hopped in at supply. You could have hopped in at VWAP. I liked it right below this critical level because based off the information in front of me, if we snap, if buyers do not show up here, I know they're not going to show up all the way until demand, right? So that is a highly probable trade. This is a trade that I like to take, right? We hop in, price comes all the way down to 364. We hop out, boom, one for the books, perfect trade, right? But this is not where this story ends because we react to market information. So now that we locked in that trade, we let buyers show up, make a little higher high here, and now price starts to move to the upside, right? Well, we're in demand, right? Why don't you go long? Well, I want buyers to prove to me they want it. I want to react off critical levels. So I'm going to use this level right here, which is 36579, right, as a benchmark of understanding the balance of market conditions, right? So just like how I use this critical level to play shorts, if sellers defended it, I was going short, I'm going to use it to go long, right? So price rips up right into this critical level, right? So now everybody that went short here is now faced with stop out of your trade, right? Or add to your trade. So you see, you have to understand the psychological aspect of price action to make the correct moves in these critical levels. Because I know as a trader, if I go short right here and price starts to come back up and test my entry, right? I'm starting to get that little feeling in the pit of my stomach of worry, right? And now this is what really the market is nothing other than a magnifying glass of human emotion and behavior, right? So now that buyers are ripping up to this level, you got all these sellers here getting ready to stomp out of their positions. What happens if they stop out of their positions, right? They sell, right? Or our short sellers buy back their shares, which means they're adding to the buying power, right? So check out the volume here. Bam. Volume gets heavy in a critical area. So once we snap this critical area, I'm once again using it as a indication to go long. Now this is reacting to price action. You can't put this in a pre-market plan, right? This is just raw dog understanding price action and making moves based on what's in front of me. So price rips up, bull flags right at an area of value. This is when demand turns to supply, and now supply is turning back to demand, right? And then we take this trade long and absolutely crush it. So basically, what I'm trying to do here is help you understand that it's not about predicting the market. It's not about being right. It's not about nailing it on the head, right? And going, hey, oh, I called out a perfect pre-market plan. None of that matters. What matters is your ability to identify one critical level, right? Look, or actually, look, three. You got end of day, you got the open, and you got demand, right? And now your ability to make moves in this critical level is critical to your success, right? So learn to identify areas that have high volume, right? Learn to identify areas where battles are going to happen, right? End of day, pre-market high, pre-market low, supply, demand. And then based off that information, make your move. I'm Joshua Salvetti. Like, comment below if you enjoyed this lesson, and I will see you in the Discord.